dying with style. Alright, well, we better get going and find our gun-making friend.
This is it, isn't it?
Yep, number 9.
Hopefully this isn't just some giant setup for a trap.
You're a lion. But you can't blame me for looking after my own interests, can you? Now I know Fitzroy has come calling, but I think you'll find your business with her has come to an end. Lions walk with lions, DeWitt, not hyenas.
Well, someone's never watched The Lion King. Bloody hell, it's dark. I could barely see that this was the way to go. Here comes the trap. That is not a happy-looking gentleman.
We're too late. God damn it.
This is what he meant.
Now we need to find someone else to make those guns.
No.
Dead is dead, Elizabeth.
Dead is dead.
Where the hell did...
I see heads.
And I see tails.
It's all a matter of perspective.
Why are you following us? Who sent you? Comstock? What do you want?
What do you see here, from this angle?
Dead.
Listen.
And that angle?
Alive.
Booker. Chen Lin.
The body's gone.
It was never here.
It's another Columbia.
A different Columbia.
The same coin.
A different perspective.
Heads.
Tails.
Dead.
Alive.
We have to go through to this other Columbia, but how?
It's like riding a bicycle.
One never really forgets.
One just needs the courage to climb aboard.
If everything's different when I look through this portal, why are they in both?
If we go into this tear, I don't think I'll be able to bring us back. Are you sure you're ready?
Well, hopefully we'll be able to step out of Bioshock Infinite as directed by Quentin Tarantino.
Look,
Wait, where did they go?
there's no blood.
And no body.
It's another world, Booker. Another Columbia.
Something tells me one dead gunsmith ain't the only thing that's changed.
Another world with a new type of gun in it. Yes, please. Been looking for something to mix up the current standard of machine gun, carbine, special weapon. Why does Abraham Lincoln have demon horns? Also, it sounds like there's a riot going on. Well, I guess it's time to go look for Chen Lin again. Fingers crossed not too much is different in this dimension that, I don't know, we find out he's a pirate or something. Hello everybody, I have no idea who you people are. I'm sure all that would be very interesting if I could actually read the bloody thing because it wasn't too dark. You know, if you guys would actually yell something coherent, I might try and let you guys out. But if you're just going to make generic rowdy crowd noises, I have no drive to attempt to rescue you. Hey, it's late. I guess he's still dead in this dimension. I wonder if he'd still be alive if I'd left him alone earlier. Damn it, I wish I'd known beforehand. I'm trying to work out if that's like the old food just out of reach torture, or if a guard's just finished his lunch halfway through and been called away. I have noticed that, despite the fact that this is a different dimension, there are no guards this time around.
Says cut him loose. Then bring me his tools to the lockup. Keep him clean, I guess. Why? What are you, the Columbia Gazette? The chick's wife got friends in high places.
I don't understand how Chen Lin is alive now.
We're in a world where he was never murdered. Somewhere we'll find out why, I suppose.
I don't suspect you can change something like that and have everything else remain the same.
No, Booker. That would be ridiculous.
These men,
I killed them. They were dead.
not in this world.
Disgusting!
Look at their noses. They're all bleeding.
Why am I still here?
What's wrong with them?
They remember.
Remember what?
Being dead. I found some money. Want it?
Well, you just ruined the tone there, didn't you, Elizabeth? I was about to make a comment of how that's really interesting and sort of depressing, and I have no idea why they would be affected in this universe as opposed to being dead in the other universe. But apparently money, so everything's fine.
I suspect you'll want to find out how these two slipped past your men and what they were doing in the basement!
Well, that's odd. Does that mean that Fink doesn't know about DeWitt in this dimension? One would assume there would be an Elizabeth and DeWitt in every dimension. Or did the DeWitt from this dimension simply not make it, either to Columbia or through Columbia? Having been positive about the weaponry earlier, I have to say this thing is exactly the machine gun with the damage pitched up and the fire rate pitched down. Oh well, suits me I suppose.
I'll try to keep you strong. That man you just fought. In the other world, he was the one who was strung up on the wall.
In the other world? This whole business makes my head hurt.
Head hurt? That's a strange use of words. I have to assume that that's a subtle nod to something that I haven't quite figured out yet. Additionally, I could really use some health, Elizabeth. You've not been supplying me with as much stuff as usual. Despite the fact that I can find plenty of sources of salts, I have yet to find any health. It'd be really nice if I could actually request her to look for something in particular or prioritise something in particular. She seems to just look for and find automatically based on what I am lowest on at that moment. As in, if I drop below a certain amount of health, if I drop below a certain amount of salts, or if I drop below a certain amount of ammo. But as I passed that threshold in health and she didn't seem to find any health packs, I'm now stuck with low health and she's not scavenging for anything. I suppose the game would be too easy if I could actually ask her for what I needed, but it seems pretty rational that I could. There also seems to be bugger all to scavenge here, and there's no vendors that sell health, so very frustrating. The difficulty seems to have jumped a hell of a lot, considering I took on just a few guys in that room and nearly died. I'm guessing we're going back to find Chen-Lin now in his shop. Well, that's the weirdest arrow I've ever seen. Oh, it wants me to take the skyhook, okay.
Found him!
Ah! No, whoa, okay. Wow, the game is actually prompting me now on the fact I can't shoot straight. I panicked, okay? Leave me alone.
Ammo, take it. You need this.
Well, yes, I'm running very low on ammo, but you also might notice that I'm practically dead. Oh, come on. Oh, well, aside from a couple of misses, I swear I was actually hitting him in the head there, but he doesn't seem to be taking nearly as much damage. If we entered into the dimension where everyone's got an adamantium skeleton. Ah, by everyone, I mean everyone but DeWitt. You didn't even do the needle thing that time. You just dragged me back onto my feet. What the hell? You don't need medical attention. Walk it off, pansy. Painkillers? More like bitch juice. Furthermore, there seems to be a lot less in the way of tears, and the tears that we do open seem to just be pickups rather than actual things to help us out like there were before, like cover and sentries. Like, for example, the tear over there to give me a volley gun. I don't use the volley gun, so that's entirely useless to me. Oh wow, managed to nail that dude. I gotta get out of here. Being this close in is gonna get me killed. Oh, now you find a med kit.
Get up, Booker. Get up.
I don't know if there's something I'm doing wrong here, but I'm taking a lot more damage than I think I previously was. Yeah, that guy definitely took 2 straight headshots to take down rather than the normal 1. Him too. So it looks like everything's just got a little bit tougher. I'm not quite sure if that's incremental difficulty or something to do with this differing dimension. Yup, saw that guy's helmet fly off and he's still not dead. What, I shoot him like 3 times in the head? Right, well, what I've been doing so far is definitely not working, so I need a change in tactics. What the hell are you doing all the way over there? I'm rapidly learning to hate the noises those shells make. That, and they're nigh on impossible to take cover from, so I'm thinking I'm about to die again. Unless the dude just flat out doesn't aim at me, in which case I get off scot-free. He must have just missed that I'd moved or something. I have no idea how I'm going to get through this with both of my eyebrows intact. Did that work? Is he controlled? Ah, oh, bloody hell, he's still shooting at me. No, well, we're going to have to try the good old-fashioned charge in with our fingers crossed. Well, that did not work. Bugger. Oh well, once more into the breach and all that. Reviving seems to have given us enough salts for another possession, so hopefully that'll help us out a bit. Mind you, I don't even see them. Have all the enemies moved away? Usually at this point they'd have spotted me or yelled something. No, they're not here. They must have moved off. Oh, there they are. Apparently after I got taken down, everyone decided to take a vacation about, I don't know, 20 metres to the left. Yeah. Usually I'd mind control a turret and they'd actually be dangerous to all the enemies in the area, but those fucking volley guys... I guess it's because the AI's aim isn't that great and the volley gun requires no decent aim that they're just all that more dangerous. I mean, the gun itself does plenty of damage, but it's the fact that they can't really miss. Let's try taking this guy on with the repeater. The carbine let me down last time. Oh no, not again. It just seems that a full clip can't chew through that guy's health. Well, I'm going to stock up on salts and see if I can't stun him down. I should probably take some more time to tend to my health and my ammo, but fuck it, I just want this guy dead. Thinking back to the last guy that was wearing armour and using a volley gun that I took on, I jumped off a skyline, punched him in the face, shot him in the head a couple of times, and he dropped. This guy seems to be made of something entirely different. Maybe in this version of Columbia, all my bullets are blanks. Well, that was misleading. I was rather hoping that would do something and create some mobile cover for me to use. I'm right here, you son of a bitch. Eat voltage. Seriously? Well, that was anticlimactic, considering it had taken me so many attempts to kill him. Do they have a weakness to the vigors that I just don't know about? Oh well, at least that's out of the way. Hopefully I won't encounter another area like that where I just die over and over again.
Looks like Fink isn't giving you the job.
What, Liz? What am I looking at and what's the relevance of it? Alright, well, as I've been distracted back in here twice, I may as well check the upgrades. Maybe the new dimension has new stuff for me. Oh well, let's go find Chenlin 2.0. That was the factory I wanted, right? The gun factory? Where the hell am I going? Right, yes, gun factory. I remember. Elizabeth, you put me off. It's all your fault. Except it's not the gun factory. It's a gunsmith. Which is also somehow your fault. At least this place isn't on fire or something. I was half expecting Chenlin's remains to be strewn all over the entrance.